technically, love was the first thing that came to all of our lives. Before we were even born or created, God loved us. And when we truly learn to experience that love in real life, that's when change really begins in our life. For me, I was young, I was raised in church, and for my whole life, I knew about God, I knew about going to church, but I never really understood the true love of God. And I got at an older age and I started to run away from God, and I got into crowds and things that I shouldn't have been doing. And those things had me in trying to make plans for my life that were plans of mine and not plans of God. And I had a friend who was not saved like me. He goes to church with his wife. He gets saved one Sunday, and he sends me this invitation and tells me, I've gotten to church, I've gotten saved, and I want you to come to my baptism. And I'm like, wow, this is a curveball. It's coming from the other side of the park there. I didn't expect him to send me to church. So I didn't feel like I could tell him no, so I said, sure, we'll come. And I just met Sarah, and so we go to church that Sunday, and it's powerful because I know what my friend's been doing, and I see this revelation taking place in his life. And several weeks fast forward from that, and we just keep going to church. We keep going Sunday, Wednesday, we're going every week. And there's one Sunday night at home, and I'm reading my Bible, and God just pours himself upon me. And I love that he shows up right where you are when you need him. And that's when I decided that it was time for me to give God control of my life and to allow him to move. And from the moment I did that, everything in my life began to change. Yeah, I may have lost touch with friends that I was friends with, but they weren't what I needed in my life at that point in time. And as I began to allow God to move me, I was transformed into a different person, little by little, day by day. And I've learned that you stay in the Word. And Joshua, it says, read and stay in this book of correction that I've given you. And Lord, it just changed me so much in my day-to-day walk. And it's amazing to me because it talks about how that when you're saved and you become God's, he gives you a new name that's unique and different than everyone else's name. But what's great for me is I've been blessed in so many ways that even in life I've gained new names like husband and dad. And at the end of it all, I just want you to know that first came love, and you have to experience that love of Christ. But at the same time, it's our obligation to help show that love to others.